Your avoidant ex can seem unaffected by the breakup. Is that really true? Are they really that unaffected by the breakup? Well, let's find out. The very first thing, the avoidant attacher, in as much as they love relationships just like any one of us, because they are human beings at the end of the day, and they do want companionship and they do want to extend their bloodline. But in as much as they love relationships just like any one of us, they're also afraid of intimacy. They are afraid of the thing that they love. So they tend to feel trapped inside of relationships. They can feel very suffocated inside of the relationship that they might have had with you. So when that relationship ends, whether you break it off or they break it off, most likely the latter, they break it off, they tend to feel relieved. They tend to feel really, really relieved. If you're afraid of roller coasters like me, when you're up in the sky, you're going around and around and around, and the whole world is chaotic and everything is scary and everything is unbalanced and everything is unhinged. As soon as you reach the ground, you are just so happy and feeling so good and blessed to be walking on solid earth. You are so grateful that the earth is solid. It's not as chaotic as it was in the air. You breathe a sigh of relief. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you for making the earth so solid for my sake and for the sake of all the other people who appreciate it. Yes, that's how they tend to feel when they leave their relationship. They feel relieved initially. They do feel relieved, but only initially. After a while, however, the fear that they were feeling inside of their relationship with you tends to go down, and their feelings for you resurface, and they miss you. Yes, that's the thing. They miss you and they wonder why they sabotage themselves, why they left in the first place, why they keep on doing this to themselves. And they're dying inside. They begin to die inside, hurting just as much as you are hurting. They hurt, they do cry, they feel the pain of the loss, they feel everything. They are actually really affected by the breakup. But why don't they show it? You know, it's winter right now, right? And outside there's a lot of ice and there's a lot of snow. Have you ever been on your way somewhere, maybe at the train station, or you just got down from a bus and the floor was slippery, the ground was slippery and you didn't realize, and you jumped down, or you were just walking and you slid and you fell? Oh my gosh, has that ever happened to you before? Okay, now everybody has different reactions to what happens when they fall in front of everybody. But there's a group of people who will try and get up like nothing happened. Oh yeah, like nothing happened. Just get up and be on your way and just pretend, I didn't just fall. Nothing happened. Yes, that's how it is with the avoidant attacher. They don't show any vulnerability. Vulnerability and the avoidance attacher are not best friends, are really far from being best friends. They must be strong, they must be capable, they must be independent. So anything that makes them look like they are not strong, capable, and independent is their enemy. And that includes showing that the breakup actually affected them. Yes, so they will go about their lives. They'll go watch their football. They'll post their shopping sprees on their story. They'll go to the restaurant, post everything for you to see. They might even go out with other people. They will live their lives as usual. But inside, they're dying. They're crying, but nobody knows that they are crying as well, except for maybe their best friend. If they're maybe a woman and they're more used to showing some vulnerability, at least the people closest to them. But even that, somebody might ever know that they cried about that relationship. They must not be seen to be weak. They must have the upper hand always. They must always be in control, because showing weakness, according to them, is not cool. But why do avoidance attachers even break up with you in the first place? Why do they end things with you? You can watch this video to find out. You're worthy and you're dearly loved. Mwah!